Let's take a look at the interactive filter metaprogram. Metaprograms are those filters that make up our world, that unconscious filtering of our unconscious mind that gets us to understand, why do we do what we do? How do we choose unconsciously the different behaviors that we have? And right now we're going to be looking at the interactive filter. This is about how we interact in the world. When we are in a team environment with other people, what are we acting towards? Now, this metaprogram, we are looking at either being cooperative as we work with others or competitive as we work with others. There can be a little mix of both, but then my question, as always, is which comes first? So the cooperative metaprogram here on the interactive filter wants to have a win-win with everyone. I want to cooperate, work together as a team. Sesame Street loves cooperation. When we can work together, there can be more harmony, according to the person who likes to have that cooperation. However, there are a lot of people who the cooperation isn't very motivating or rewarding. They don't get much from it personally. Not a bad thing. They just have a competitive streak. They want to win, even if there's no prize. They want to do their best. They can even compete against themselves. It doesn't have to be with other people. They can cooperate within a team, but try and do their own personal best. If anybody ever is going for a personal best or trying to beat somebody else out or get a win or do something faster, competitive. Use that. If I know that I have a team member or a kid or somebody in my classroom who is much more competitive in nature, I want to set a game. I want to have them be able to compete with others or with themselves. Other people don't even need to know. See how many spelling words you can get right compared to how you did on your last week's spelling test. How quickly can you read this book and have excellent understanding of it? I bet you can't beat last week's challenge of, completing X number of math challenges in 5 minutes. Get them in that competitive mode with themselves or with other people. Or how can we work together? We can get more done when we work together, so let's cooperate. If I know that somebody is more in that cooperative mode, I don't want to set a challenge for themselves or with someone else, because they'd rather work together and win than alone and have to sweat it out. If I ask someone who is more cooperative to compete, and that's just not their strong point, that will create some dissonance. There might be anxiety, frustration, depression, stuckness, because it just doesn't fit. And the same is true if I'm asking somebody who is very competitive to just drop the competition and just work as a team. They'd be like, well, what's the point of that? I don't want to do that. So give them something to win, even if it's something from them to win. With a cooperative person in a team of competitive people, maybe we're looking at how can they assist everybody to do their best, and in return, they're doing their best too. This is an interesting one because it is different in different contexts, but it tells us a lot about a person and how they need to be managed, motivated, and communicated with. So next time you're having in a team or even individually, but you'll see it more in a team, start to watch who are the people that are out to win. Even if there's no prize, they're going to be your competitive. And who are the people that are a little bit more maybe chillaxed in some way, but they still might want to win, but it's win together instead of win individually. If we can create a combination so that we can help each other win, we might even get the best of both worlds. Listen for this one, watch for this one, and communicate in the way people need to be communicated with. If you've enjoyed this, like it, share it, tell people about it, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.